He is doing the right thing. He can no longer just stand by and watch her suffer. As if under the control of a stranger, he sticks one end of the hose deep into the exhaust pipe of his white and black 1982 GMC Sierra, which is parked in a garage near his house. He then climbs onto the back of the pickup and puts the other end of the hose through the sliding rear window into the interior of the car. For almost 2 weeks, he had racked his brain about how best to go about it. A drug overdose? A shot in the head? No. The arrangements would be too costly. In the end, he had opted for death by carbon monoxide intoxication. Easy, silent, and, as far as anyone could tell, painless. He jumps from the loading area and opens the driver's door. On the passenger seat is a mountain of old coats and a sleeping bag. The head of a child peeks out from underneath, a girl it seems. She has wild, dark brown hair, a small snub nose, and crooked teeth. The child looks at the man with glassy silver eyes. Her open mouth forms into a smile. The man gently strokes the child's head and presses a kiss to her forehead. "Don't be afraid," he whispers to her. "Daddy is with you." Mechanically, he pushes the clutch through with his foot, reaches for the ignition key, and turns it to the right. The engine roars and the car shakes on its wheels. From now on, exhaust fumes incessantly pour into the interior of the pickup. He gets out, throws the door shut from the outside, and climbs onto the loading area again. There he settles down on an old tractor tire and watches the tangle through the rear window. Will it take long for death to come? Will it be over after just a few seconds, or will it be miserably long minutes? In any case, one thing is certain. If she were to suffer unbearable agony and utter pleading sounds, he would stop it immediately. But nothing happens. No sobs, no wistful cries. Had something possibly gone wrong? Had he made a mistake? Was there possibly a foreign body in the garden hose blocking the path of the exhaust gases? Or had the exact opposite happened, and the carbon monoxide had already done its work? But how is he supposed to check whether his plan was really working? Carbon monoxide is, after all, an invisible and at the same time odorless gas. A glance at his watch. 20 minutes to 12. 3 or 4 soft coughs can be heard from inside the car. Patience. He just has to hold out a little longer. Like the 1,000-kilometer-long river of the Amazon rainforest, the labyrinth of fine, blood-red veins winds its way over white eyeballs. The swollen upper and lower eyelids have taken on a light pink color. Tears trickle down the cheeks like little streams. They are the marks of a long and nerve-wracking night on the faces of 2 new parents from Wilkie. The tranquil community of about 1,300 people in the middle of the Canadian province of Saskatchewan is about an hour and a half's drive west of Saskatoon, the next largest city. After settlers had moved to the previously uninhabited spot in 1905, Wilkie was officially incorporated as a town in 1910 and named after the former president of the Imperial Bank of Canada, Daniel Robert Wilkie. The names of the streets and avenues in the community also have something to do with the namesake or his bank. Wilkie residents describe the community as a friendly town, with tree-lined streets that meet both the medical and educational needs of all ages, as well as providing a safe and healthy family environment. An environment situated between thousands and thousands of kilometers of meadows and pastures in the prairie province of Saskatchewan, which are mainly used for agricultural purposes. The numerous animals that lived there, buffalo, bison, or prairie dogs, all share a home alongside fields of corn and wheat. On the outskirts of Wilkie lies the 520-hectare farm of the